All right, so we're gonna do a leg day with me. So this is the first time I'm doing squats of any kind in a little over a month. So about a month and a half ago, I tore my meniscus and had some joint damage in my knee, and so I'd been going through physical therapy and everything just to kind of get it better to where I could do it again. So I was super excited to actually get to squat for the first time since then. I'm not doing a whole lot of weight. I'm doing 95 pounds, but I am doing about 20 reps each time. So it was definitely hard, but I had to adjust the way I stood because of my knee. So doing the extra like flare of the feet, you can see my toes are pointed outward, but I do that to kind of protect the inside of my knee because that's where the tear happened. So it was definitely cool to do squats again. All right, so just like with squats, this is the first time I'm deadlifting as well since I hurt my knee. And just like the squats, I have I have my toes flared out to kind of protect that medial part of my knee, and that because that's where I got hurt. But getting a chance to do deadlifts again felt really good. I felt really confident in the knee. Even with the knee brace on, I felt pretty confident with it, but it was definitely hard doing it again after a long time, but I really felt confident, and I did 95 pounds with 20 reps, so it really got me back into the used to the motion. So hopefully this is the beginning of me getting back and doing more weight. So honestly, that'll be one of the things that we kind of stay tuned for. But I definitely enjoy doing deadlifts. I missed doing them the whole time. Trying to find other exercises to do was an adventurous part that I liked, but I did wish I could do deadlifts. All right, so another exercise that I did is one that I newly incorporated into my workout plan. It's the reverse lunge. So I started doing this when I was in physical therapy, and I just really enjoyed doing it. So I thought it would be a good idea to continue to do it even after I'm done with physical therapy, just because it really put pressure on my knee, but in a good way. So I thought, hey, why not? But I added the dumbbells to it. I normally did it with like a kettlebell or something like that, but I wanted to add the dumbbells to it just to make it a little harder, a little variation for it. But yeah, about halfway through, I definitely felt the pain in my knee, but I just kind of powered through it, and I managed to do 4 sets of 15 to 20, and I went from 5 pounds to 10 pounds to 15 pounds. I think I tried to do 20 pounds, but that was just too much for my knee in the early on. That's probably one of the biggest struggles that I've had to go through with getting back to, doing certain workouts, is trying not to push my knee too far to where it'll, have a backslide. But I felt like this exercise was really good for my knee overall, and I'm probably going to incorporate it. So another workout I incorporated is the box jump. So this, I had to work on landing softly onto the platform and then landing softly off, because whenever you're jumping onto a platform or off a platform, your joints typically take all the shock of the landing. So landing softer, most of your core is taking in that shock, so you're not putting so much pressure and stress on your joints. But this was a lot harder than it looks, honestly. I don't know if I'm making this look easy at all. If you can look at my face, I look distressed already, but it was definitely super, super, super hard to do. This exercise is a variation of an exercise I always did. So it's the calf raises, but I'm stepping up onto the platform and just going onto my tiptoes. And so I just decided to do this just because I felt like I wasn't necessarily ready for the other variation of the calf raises I do, where I either do it with a Smith machine or I just have a bar on my shoulders that I'm just kind of just lifting up. I didn't feel like I was ready for that kind of stress yet, so I thought this was a good transition possibly into that, but it still was a really good workout. I felt my calf muscles really working in every motion. So I ended up doing 4 sets of about 20 just to kind of like really feel that burn in my calves. Even though there was nothing wrong with my calves. The calves weren't affected by my injury. I still needed to kind of retrain my calves as well, because while I was rehabbing, it was more so about my knee and my quads and everything like that. So I felt like it was a good workout to get my calves back into shape. Okay, so the last workout I'm doing is basically working on my explosiveness coming out of a jump, and it's helping me take in that shock of like jumping onto my knee. And so this is definitely one of the ones that like really got me super tired, because you have to focus like on landing soft and then just maintaining the explosiveness. But it's definitely something that I want to incorporate because of how it made me feel afterwards. It just really helped me build confidence in my knee. So I knew I had to continue to keep doing it once I left physical therapy. Hopefully you liked this video. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.